Good afternoon and welcome to the December 2020 Honours College Medallion Ceremony. My name is Simon Stacey and I am the Director of the Honours College. I am thrilled to have the chance to say a few words to you and your families and friends today, even under these very strange circumstances. The staff of the Honours College are as delighted as I am, and normally you'd be able to see their excitement on their faces, and in the course of the ceremony, they'd be able to hand you the gifts we'll in fact have to mail you, exchange a few words with you, and perhaps give you a hug in person. Because they're not standing with me today, they've each recorded a few words for you.
Hello, it's Dr. K. Congratulations, December 2020 grads. I could not be more pleased for you graduating in these slightly challenging times. You have done such a swimmingly wonderful job, and it's been a true delight and a true pleasure to have worked with you all these years and to have gotten to know you better and to just watch you soar. I cannot wait to see what's next for you all, where you soar even higher. And please stay in touch. I love hearing from alums and I love to know what's next for you. So again, congratulations. All the best to you. So sorry we couldn't do this in person, but at least we got to celebrate you in this way. And I hope that you feel as much of the love that I have and we all have for you as we do, because it's a lot. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Hello, Honors College winter graduates. I just wanted to add my voice to those congratulating you for all you've achieved here at UMBC. It's been an absolute pleasure and an honor to watch all of you grow and develop. I'm so glad I was able to be your advisor for however brief that was. I'm so proud of you, and I know the whole staff is, and I have no doubt that this group, especially this group, is going to really make waves in the world. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. Julie Oakes, the Assistant Director of Curriculum and Retention for the Honors College, and I wish to extend to all of the graduates, family members, and friends a heartfelt welcome to the Fall 2020 Virtual Medallion Ceremony. Over the years, I've had the pleasure of working with or teaching many of you, but I wish to congratulate all of you on your amazing achievements while at UMBC. You have had to endure over the past 9 months more challenges than any student should ever have to face, but the fact that you're here with us now, graduating from both the university and the Honors College, says quite a lot about your abilities and your fortitude. I was going to say, don't be a stranger, but as the social media coordinator for the Honors College, I plan to bug you often to ensure that you stay in touch with us. Once you are a part of the Honors College community, you are always a part of our family. Whatever is next for you, I wish you success, however you define that, health, and happiness. And again, congratulations.
Lisa Whittle, as you may know, shies away from these sorts of digital events, but you will also know from any interactions that you have had with her how much she enjoys and supports Honours College students. She would have been the one putting this together had we been in person. So I hope you know that you have her very best wishes as well. So, congratulations to you all on the impending completion of your journey at UMBC. Now, I would like to be able to say, in condescending old guy fashion, that I have fondly watched you grow from naive, tongue-tied, wide-eyed innocence into articulate, savvy, and well-rounded citizens of the world, and I would then go on to credit the Honours College for this transformation. But the truth is that you were pretty sharp and self-confident and savvy when you got here. That's why we let you in the first place. Still, if you were good to start with, and you certainly were, what you have become since is even more impressive. A day like today is an occasion for boasting and for being boasted about, so let me give you a brief sense of what you have done. First, the average cumulative GPA of this group is 3.69. Now, as you know, UMBC does not award plus or minus grades, so I'm tempted to say that rounding to the closest letter grade equivalent you could get at UMBC, your class has an average 4.0 GPA. So nicely done. Of course, that's a little bit of a stretch, but it is still true that as a group, that is a really impressive GPA, and you would be graduating cum laude if you were a collective student, and indeed, on the cusp of doing so magna cum laude. And amongst this very small number of you, there are nonetheless 2 completely legit 4.0 GPAs. At the moment, anyway, who knows what havoc senioritis will inflict on this semester's grades, especially after a semester like this one. I can attest personally to how smart you are, because I've had some of you in class, certainly not enough of you, and I can confirm firsthand just how bright you all are. And it's not just as scholars that you have excelled. You've done service with the Success Program and the Esperanza Center, Creative Coders and Riker. You've done research in machine learning and biology. You've held internships at places as diverse as the Maryland Historical Society on the one hand and Lockheed Martin on the other. You've been TAs and RAs and Honors Forum team leaders and Strive coaches and writing fellows, club officers, orchestra members. You've been invited to honor societies. Some of you even found time to study abroad. You've done every kind of applied learning experience that's offered. All of this has made you into extraordinary people, and we are very happy indeed to be here to celebrate you at your triumphant finish. Of course, you may feel that this ending is really just a brief break before the next thing, whatever that is. But you do have a bit of a break now, and perhaps you can take a moment now and in the next few weeks to reflect on your past few years, and particularly on your time as a student and an Honors College member. Dig out an old paper for an Honors College class, see how far you've come, think about how much you've learned, touch base with a professor you won't see again, or at least not for a while. Thank your families for their help and encouragement, especially when the going got tough. In other words, use the next few weeks not just to hurtle out into the world to whatever is next, but to pause and look back and acknowledge all that you've come through. You've demonstrated to all of us your willingness to take risks and learn more about the world than you needed merely to graduate, merely to become credentialed. It's that daring, that intellectual curiosity, that breadth of interests that's going to serve you well in all that is to come. These things really are the substance of the motto of the Honors College, Discere ad vivendum, learning for living. And we hope that your time here has taught you some of what you need to know for all the living you're going to do, and has also prepared you to keep on learning. Now, in the past, I would often continue at this point by saying something like, while your time at UMBC, culminating in your graduation, has obviously been a successful one, I actually hope that somewhere in the UMBC mix there has been a tough semester or a really tough class or a difficult encounter or an unpleasant conversation, maybe even a genuine disappointment. And I would say that we hope that dealing with that challenge has left you better prepared for all the challenges and difficulties that, as outstanding as you are, you will inevitably encounter as you go onward and upward. But of course, I don't need to hope that you've had struggles to overcome while you've been at UMBC, because whatever other challenges you've had to overcome to get to this day, the last 9 months or so have brought challenges for all of us, disappointments, worry and anxiety, unhappiness, separations. And yet, here you all are. So I think we are all very confident that as you have managed and thrived and won under these recent circumstances, you will do so too in your futures, as the pandemic, we hope, unwinds, and as we look ahead to less anxious and happier times. We do now, though, come to the happiest part of the ceremony, where we will hear from you, our graduates. You've all sent us some words about yourselves, and we're going to now listen in delight and admiration as you tell us what lies ahead for you.
Hi everyone, my name is Carice Lawson. Today I'm coming at you from my dad's office to make the video, What Were the Words Dr. K Used, more dignified and presentable. But I'm really excited that this day has finally come. It's surreal that 3 years ago I came in undecided and now I'm graduating with a major in English and Communication and Technology and a minor in Public History. My goal is to work as a marketer for the History Channel.
My name is Benjamin Paget, and I majored in computer science. Next month, I'll be starting my job as a software developer in Tulsa, Oklahoma at SphereX.
Hello everyone, and congrats to everybody in the class of December 2020 on graduating. This is a huge step in our lives, and even though we can't take this step kind of in a traditional sense with our caps and gowns on all together at a ceremony, I'm still really happy that I can hear from everybody and hearing your next steps. And that we can have some kind of a ceremony, even if it is virtual. So my name is Jacqueline Noel. I'm going to be graduating with a BS in psychology, which I'm very excited for. My plans for the future are to attend law school and become an attorney, which I'm very excited for. So I've recently gotten into George Washington School of Law, American, and the University of Baltimore, waiting to hear back from the University of Maryland, whom I recently interviewed with. So fingers crossed. I'm really hoping for positive results from there. I'm interested in health law in particular, so I hope that will pan out, and I'm very excited for these next steps. In the meantime, I'm hoping to begin full-time work in either human resources or research while I kind of, wait for that in-between period between undergrad and law school. So that's very exciting. Congrats to everybody again. We made it. This is crazy. It just feels like yesterday that I was graduating from high school, and now here I am with a BS in psychology. It's just wild how fast the time flies. It's just crazy. I cannot believe it. Okay, well, congrats again, everybody.
Hi, I'm Noah Carver. I double majored in mathematics and computer science. After graduation, I will be finding a job in industry, and in a couple of years, I will be continuing to pursue a PhD in robotics.
Hello, Honors College. My name is Anna Pishala, and I'm so excited to be here to congratulate everyone virtually on their achievement. I majored in psychology, and my post-graduation plans are to relax and have a restful couple of months before I begin my master's in clinical mental health counseling in March. My end career goal is to become an LPC, so a licensed professional counselor. Congratulations, everyone.
Hi, my name is Menelik Demisi. I majored in biology, and after this semester, I hope to take a gap year and eventually apply to graduate school to continue my career.
Hi guys, my name is Jessie Mannion. I majored in psychology and minored in sociology and was also part of pre-nursing. When I graduate from UMBC, I plan to go to the University of Maryland School of Nursing, where I will pursue my master's degree in the clinical nurse leader option. Following that, I plan to pursue my doctorate to get a degree in nursing anesthesiology.
Hi everybody, my name is Marley Mielich. I'm a political science major and a Sondheim Scholar. After graduation, I plan on continuing to get my master's degree in public policy from UMBC.
Hi, my name is Julianne Townsend. I majored in Asian Studies and Modern Languages, Linguistics, and Intercultural Communication with a focus in Korean language and cultural studies. After I graduate, I'm going to be studying in South Korea, preparing to enter grad school for Korean English interpretation and translation, and I'm really excited. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Azaria Gallo, and I majored in computer engineering. After I graduate from UMBC, I'll be working for American Express in New York as a software engineer. I'm gonna miss UMBC a lot. I've made a lot of memories, met a lot of good friends, and I hope to come back for grad school in the future.
Hello, my name is Brian Ellis. I am a computer science major, and after graduation, I will be working on personal projects in order to expand my knowledge of my field and looking for jobs.
That is great and awesome stuff, and thank you very much. Once again, our warmest congratulations on your achievements in the Honors College and at UMBC. Please stay in touch with us. Write to us, email us, let us know about the exciting things you're doing, and always remember that if we can do anything to help and support you in the future, all you have to do is ask. You will never stop being a member of the Honors College. The last thing that remains for me to do is to invite any of you who would like to join us, the Honors College staff and myself, in my WebEx personal room if you'd like to, just to say hi. I know that there's lots going on in your life, so if you can't make it, let me say now from all of us, lots of luck, all the best, and congratulations again.